Hello everyone, Tamikaze here. Today I am playing the map ZM Camping, and I'm gonna show y'all the strategy that I use for this map, and uh, some secrets maybe that if you've played this, maybe you haven't found these out, or the things that I do to get to high rounds. In my videos, I'm not gonna do the thing where you play the map, 15 times and then you only show the viewer the best one, the one where you did everything perfectly. If I can't get out of the starting area, then I'll probably restart it and, and show you a better video, but there's going to be flaws in my videos, but I think that's kind of part of the charm though too, because a lot of y'all are just the average gamer like myself, so it doesn't do you a lot of good to only see the best footage out there, the flawless video game run. It's good to have some a few minor fails here and there, just to show that you can get pretty far in a map if things don't exactly go your way, and you'll see some of that pretty soon. My first pull from the box, I believe, is monkeys, when I really needed a halfway decent weapon, and but I turned that frown upside down here pretty soon. So anyway. Some of the things I do in this video, and this is a 3-part video, by the way. This is part 1 of 3, and it's about 45 minutes long. The whole run is, and I didn't want to load the whole thing or upload the whole thing at once. That would have taken my internet connection days to do. So, but yeah. So this first part is just me kind of getting out of the starting area and getting established into my game plan. Throughout the video, I'll show you a few different things that I do, and I guess you could say that what I do at some point is glitching, and I know that's frowned upon in the community, but I mean, if the map maker would have done his job better, and I'm not bashing the map maker, but look, if you don't want people to glitch, then maybe you need to troubleshoot your map a little bit better and find these spots that people are going to glitch on and take advantage of your map and get to high rounds. But if it wasn't for some of these, I guess, quote-unquote problems, I don't think this map would have the charm that it does. So I'll let you know when I get to some of these. And but you know what? This map is one of my favorite maps. It got some really good camping areas. Maybe that has a whole lot to do with why it's called ZM Camping, other than those camping tents over there. But there's just some really unique things about this map, that it makes me think that the guy who made it, wanted people to have almost like a zombie playground to play through, and that's kind of the feel it gets, because there's, I mean, you can run circles in certain areas if you're that kind of a player. You can run circles for days, but I'm not, like I said in previous videos, I'm not that good. I can't run circle strategies for days. I can do it a couple times, but inevitably I'm going to make a mistake. And here you'll see me, I just threw my 3 monkeys because I got the monkeys out of the box, and now I'm really scrambling. I'm down to like no ammo. I need help badly. I could have gotten double swiped right there. I need that max ammo. I get it. A miracle. I must have said the correct prayer. Just kidding. Yeah, so I'm still not in a great spot, but I was out of ammo. I kind of circled back around. I got a drop I needed. So I guess you could say that was like, oh, your luck. You just showed this, this footage because you lucked out right there. Well, no, because I didn't get a very good pull from the box. But if you keep your composure, and just kind of work your way around a map, and make sure all of your movements are deliberate and intentional. Don't get too crazy and just spread the zombies out all over the place, or else you got really nowhere to run. But anyway, so this is kind of what I do. This back area behind this square lake is where I'll spend a good deal of time, and it's because this lake has a unique feature to it, and it's like, I don't know if this is glitching, but I'll kind of show you when it or explain it more when it happens. Yes, right now I'm just kind of point building. I got this nice alleyway. Anytime you can find a map with a nice alleyway like this that really funnels the zombies, and where you can just shoot a bunch of them in a line right now. Okay, so when I cross that halfway point, that statue, no matter how close the zombies are to you, if you cross that middle plane, they will turn around and run all the way back around to the other side like they're doing right now. None of those zombies followed me, even though they were just a couple of feet away from me, and now that I crossed back the other way, those ones that were right behind me will not continue to attack me from that side. They will walk all the way back around. I do not know if that's a glitch, if that was intentional, but since it works, I'm going to use it, and it really makes for getting to high rounds a little bit easier. I'm not sure if I'll say this in a later video or not, so I'll probably say it right now. That you know, you may think that's kind of like an infinite glitch, like, well, you can just run around and you know, circle the zombie, or, you know, just to have the zombies follow you on one side, and then you run around and you know, you run to the other side and they have to go all the way back around. Well, in higher rounds, they're spawning all around you, and it takes a ton of ammo. Even if you have a pack-a-punch gun, when you get around 30, 40, whatever, it takes a ton of ammo to kill them. Yeah, I'm a sharpshooter. But so I've had playthroughs where I've tried to use this strategy in very, very high rounds, like 30 plus, you know, around 30 plus, and it just takes so long to kill these zombies, even with like the best weapon, Pack-a-Punch, that you still get swarmed. You still get swarmed because you can't run back and forth, you know, fast enough, or you when you cross that middle plane where that statue is, you need to take a little bit of time, stand on the other side to let all the zombies run around. But then there's always zombies in higher rounds. There's always zombies right there, or you can't kill them. You just have to keep running back and forth, and you pin yourself. Also, I've seen in 30 plus rounds that the zombies start glitching back there. So they'll follow you back there, but then once you cross that middle plane, a couple of them will just stop instead of turning around and running all the way back around. That's a big problem, because you need them to do that, or this strategy fails. Like I've said before, I have played this map quite a few times, and I only see it happen in the high 30 plus, you know, round 30 plus. So it must have something to do with the high rounds or whatever. So using that behind the lake strategy is really good for point building early on. Like, really, really good, because you always have that safety net there. Just getting my perks. Actually, I was debating right there. I was gonna get speed cola, but then I was like, I need ammo too. And since I'm about playing it safe, and y'all know that, I don't want to take the huge risks that some of these commentators are willing to do. You know, this is for you average zombie players. How are you guys gonna get through these early rounds? What's your game plan gonna be to make it to the high rounds? What is it? You know, what's a repeatable strategy? Something you can do over. Not if you just get lucky one or two times and you manage to make it to some high rounds, and then you know you're never gonna be able to duplicate that again. No. What is a repeatable, practical strategy? That's what I'm all about. I love repeatable success. So so yeah, still just doing more point building. Got the PPSH for obvious reasons. If you've played zombies for any amount of time, you know that the PPSH is, I mean, it's powerful. Yes, especially early on, it's powerful, but it's just its ridiculous ability to, to be a point builder, I guess. Especially if you don't pack a punch it, and if you don't pack a punch it, yeah, I mean it's got the 350 rounds, I believe, in it. And then you pack a punch it, it's got 700 rounds, and that's very unique. It's very unique for a gun when you pack a punch it to double its ammo, and so that makes you I guess you want to pack a punch it, not even necessarily for the firepower, penetration ability, but just because it gives you so much ammo. But if you leave it stock, and I do pack a punch it in this playthrough, but if you leave it stock, then you can earn just a ton more points, more quickly, because you can just keep buying cheap ammo instead of like the expensive, $4,500 ammo. And if it's less powerful, it takes more. You guys know it takes more bullets to kill the zombies, whatever. So you earn more points, kind of that way. But whatever, do whatever you want to do. Y'all know that if you're using a camping type strategy, Speed Cola is a must. I'd almost say it's more important than Jug, although I rarely get Speed Cola before Jug unless I can't get to Jug early on. Like this map has it in a really convenient place, so you may as well get it. And this camping spot is so lenient early on. It's maybe forgiving is a better word, because you have just such an area to run back and forth. I don't know if it's happened yet, but there's a couple of times where I fail big time on getting max ammos. Oh yeah, here I'm just toying with them. Yeah, I'm just showing you guys exactly what you do. Just the back and forth across that middle area, and they just run, they stop where they're at and run all the way back around. It's pretty genius. Like I said, if it's glitching the map, whatever, and it was never supposed to be done, fine, whatever. Bring on the critics, I guess. But you know what? If zombie playing, is all about having fun, then I think you should be able to do whatever the map allows you to do. If the map maker wants to patch his map and make it, correct some of these things later on, after these things are discovered, then fine, whatever. But don't criticize people just because they're doing what the map allows you to do. That's just my take. Yeah, I love that guy with his arms stretched out and a head that just swivels, like completely independent from any like neck tendon movement or anything like that. I'm just kind of showing some more of the map. I wasn't really intending to do a whole lot of map exploration, but maybe there's some of you guys that haven't seen this map yet, and just kind of want to see what it's all about and see what it all has. I think I pretty much explored the whole map. Yeah, why is that doorway black, huh? Why is that doorway black? I don't think I closed the door as I was walking in. I don't think. And now some zombie just walks. Oh my goodness, just scared the crap out of me. Thank goodness for premeditative grenades. Yeah, here I'm like analyzing the doorway, trying to, I'm trying to close the door again, see if there's something I did to close the door. And this map really is beautiful. Like there's just the map maker. I'm trying to remember who it was. If his name's Holty, I think this is his name. Holty is the map maker. Just did such a great job on this map. I mean, just with all the texture that he put in, all the attention to detail that he put in. I mean, it really is a diamond in the rough as far as a map, because I rarely see people playing it. Even the people that whose commentary and playthroughs that I do watch, you know, they played through this map, you know, pretty quickly.